Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Ajax Journey Career Mode in FIFA 19. It is the Journey Career Mode. We are with Ajax and we are at the end of this upcoming season. We have two massive games to play in April and a couple more games left to go in this Eredivisie season afterward. We have got two games here and I don't know if they're going to be even necessary to play because we do have a game against PSV. They're on top of the table and on top by like 8 points. Like they're a really long way away and we need them to completely bottle the title if we're going to have any chance. And the only way that we can even be in with a shot is if we beat them. And the game after that is the final of the Oranje Beker. So even though we might lose the Eredivisie title race, we might at least come out with it with some silverware this season if we can get a win against ADO Den Haag. But it starts here. It starts with this game against PSV. Another quick look at the table, 8 points. If we draw this, it's over. If we win it, it's still probably over, but at least then it'll be possible, not mathematically over. And with a week-long break between this game and the final, I feel fine playing my strongest team. The strongest team that I see in my own eyes anyway, in my opinion. This is it. And they're all fully fit and ready to go. 3 points needed, boys. Otherwise, we can basically kiss the Eredivisie goodbye and basically just forget about it. We'll only be focusing and only playing the final after this game. So 3 points. Keep the season alive, boys, I bet. Is this going to be the end of my title race, or are we going to be able to find a way to keep it alive? Have a look at this. We've also got something else that I'm only just noticing. We've won every single game at home this season, as you just saw there. 15 games played, 15 wins. Well, there is another something to play for. We're the ones that will get it kicked off, and here we go. Ajax v PSV in a title decider. Oh! And a brilliant little bounce. How about that? For some reason, I didn't actually see that ending up in a goal, but Dolberg ended up in so much space. I was quiet throughout all of that. Got the shot off after the fake shot. Was saved. Bounced right to Barco. Empty net 3 minutes in. What a start. Are you serious here? Look, just playing it across. Fake shot there, and I was hoping to tuck it underneath him. Wasn't the case. Fortunate bounce. 1-0 already. I didn't even really consider, the PSV side of things today either, with the fact that if, again, they win today, then that is that. The title is sealed for them. They win it on our ground. Oh, please, for the love of God, no. There's that intercept. Ah, but I've given it away. Guti with a fake shot. I don't have any players. Yeah, I didn't have anyone there to go to him because my right back was pushed up and everyone had to rotate to cover whoever was left open, and unfortunately the man left open has punished us. Try playing it up the middle there. I thought that was going to get through, but no, it was picked off, and well, that's fucking pretty pathetic from Magellan. How didn't you stay in the way there? Like, it's gone through his legs, has it? That's a pathetic attempt, honestly. He was right in the way, yet it's just gone straight through his legs like that. Ridiculous. I still don't have much to go to. I'm getting held up here as I'm trying to work it a little wider, but here we go now. Bande's away. Bande is away, and it's tucked underneath the keeper. Thought that was going to get very close to the keeper getting a little too close to basically just stretching his legs out and giving Bande no chance, but he gets away to get it through. Ah, finally we take the lead back again. Look at this. The touch here, left a bit, and then another one there. I thought if the keeper comes out earlier, he's probably going to get to that before I can shoot. Wasn't a perfect finish either, but it's in 2-1. Can we please now be a little bit tighter at the back and not leak yet another? That's a good tackle. Strong one. Magellan, brilliant. Over the top, Barco, who's just kept running this whole way, Low cross if we can get it to him. What a goal! What a move! That is fantastic! And we scored 2 in just a matter of minutes with that man, Hassane Bande. What a brilliant move. Barco just was running that entire time. The touch was interesting, but it does get to Bande. I was thinking about going near post. Probably could have. In the end, went across the face of goal. The keeper's got something on it, somehow, underneath his hands or fingertips, but still going in. Okay, this is a big win. This, so far, is turning into a big win. Still got like the second half left to play, but if we can just grab one more. Could open up here. Oh, green time. The shot saved by the keeper was a good one. I don't know if we're going to get this fourth before half time. This was a good chance, though. Deflected. Nah, good stop. Not going to happen. Not going to happen as the corner is cleared. Surely not. Surely not. Oh my god. Fucking bicycle kicks and scissor kicks. Look at the stoppage time. We're past 50 minutes here and still going. This is FIFA 19 day 1. Oh, it's come off his face. That's FIFA 19 day 1. That's going top bins. And now finally the first half ends. We were absolutely pounding away at PSV's back door there to try to pick up the fourth, but just couldn't pick it up. Well, we're still well on top in this game. So long as we don't concede another for this game, then at any stage of it, then I feel like we should comfortably see out 3 points and keep the race alive. Oh, he's going to be onside, but will he be able to find a target? Neres doesn't go for the cross. Instead, keeping it on the deck. Eventually finds! Oh, wide! Again, I can't be asked! Why are fucking bicycle kicks and scissor kicks so awful this year? They were brilliant at the start. They were too good at the start. So EA says, well, we fucked up. Now we have to make them shit again. Are you serious? Oh. We'll take the first goal scorer off Barco for a rest. And again, got to realise there's a cup final a week after this. Everyone should be nice and well rested, but you still have to take it into consideration. Christensen's yellow card gave up a foul, which in the end for PSV led to nothing. Oh, taken out. It's just fucking PSV. It's foul after foul. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's them. I'm not trying to do it, but the game is going nowhere. There's that intercept from Neres. And you see what they're doing now. Fucking no, that's not the player I'm trying to pass to there. Tackle from DeWitt. It's clean apparently. Really reached a long way around to get there. And Schlager. Neres has some space to run forward, down, and I'm going to go the whole way with him. The whole way! The whole way! I think that even was deflected because I was going for the cross to basic goal shot there. But it's in, it's over. 3 points for Ajax. The Eredivisie is still up for grabs. Still PSV's though. They've still got one hand on the title. Let's wait for the deflection. It surely took one. I don't know if it did. We'll wait. For a better angle, potentially this will be the one. There it is. That's what I thought. It was a heavy one. Onana grabs that. Last real chance PSV had to at least grab one goal in this game, and they couldn't take it. They did pounce and make us pay once, so we didn't keep a clean sheet in this game, but otherwise it's another huge win against PSV. And honestly, the last game that we played against them ended, what, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2. It was another massive win for us. So we have absolutely dominated PSV in both games that we played against them in the league, and yet they're the ones that are 5 points clear now with 2 games to go. We need them to lose all of their games and maybe draw one. Could they draw one? I don't know. It's just, how are we this dominant over them, yet they're going to be the champs? We did what we had to do against them, but I am still not confident that we're going to win. I don't think we're still going to take home the Eredivisie. I think the only chance of real silverware we have is this. The Oranje Beker against ADO Den Haag. I think maybe we can pull off this win, especially with ADO Den Haag being like, I don't know, they're like not getting relegated. They are super, super low down that table. Stick with the same drills that I have been giving out pretty much from the beginning of the season with minor alterations, but DeWitt up to 74. But okay, we've made it. April 25th is the date of the cup final. We've won a title with Adelaide in Australia. We've won a title with Atlanta in America. Now can we win a title with Ajax in Amsterdam? The king of the A's is looking for a top tier performance, and you know what? I'm keeping the same starting 11 that absolutely decimated PSV in the last game. Of course, cup final in the Netherlands, going to be played at the Johan Cruyff Arena, so 2 back-to-back in it. We're not having a go nowhere. And I'm hoping we'll have another pretty thorough performance because I'm playing my best team in the cup once again, unlike in the last semi-final game that we played a really rotated team for. It's again my best players going at it. We surely can get this. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty much putting all my chips into this competition. I know that we have a pretty decent schedule and a week-long break for every game that we have left to play, and I'm going to play the second game. The second it becomes mathematically impossible to win the Eredivisie, I'm basically horning. I'm just cancelling the season. The season's over at that point. But this is what we face. This is the only real chance that we have to take home a trophy this season. It would take a miracle to do the double, but we will see if we can pull it off. We're at least going to try to take this home. Come on. The Oranje Beker underway. Barco just looking to storm up the middle. That's a fortunate bounce. The back heel is maybe a bit too much. Header from Magellan doesn't really find any of mine. Barco can't fight past Immers. We are surrounding him. And every time I fucking have players that are just literally surrounding one player, no one bothers to stick in a tackle unless you're the one that's controlling him. And even when you do, you still get tackled back immediately and lose the ball. Again, made the interception. What happens? It bounces right back off from Neres. Another tackle. What happens? Bounces right back off from Bande. Finally, we get it. And we might keep it here. Going for a green time finish on the volley. Couldn't pull it off, though. It was only yellow, and it was right at the keeper. Oh, boys. Quick. Very quick indeed, this counter-attack. And they have got options everywhere. Onana spilled it. Cleared away by Magellan. We have to be wary of that. And that's that. Half time. And what happens in this fucking series every time I make a cup final? I go from being completely dominant in regular season games to in a cup fucking final, I just can't seem to score. Just fucking happens all the goddamn time. Sometimes we come up big in the quarter, in the extra time, but fuck, I don't know. Is this another game that is going to go to penalties or I'm going to lose on a counter? Oh my god, what ball? Wagner, why did he go for the shot? What fucking touch was that from, not sure, number 8, Barco? Maybe could have just gone for it first time, but fucking Wagner was a long way up the pitch there and nearly got a chance. If he just tried to dink it over. What is that from fucking Christensen? No, I'm turning it over poorly. And what a ball this could be. Potentially no. Dolberg's there. Dolberg! Right on the edge of the 6-yard box. Scores the opening goal. Finally, after an hour, we've got it. I don't get many goals from corners these days, but that's just on the money delivery. And even though he's surrounded and has a pack of players around him, literally like 6 or so around him, he finds a way to head it on target over the head of the keeper. Couldn't get his arms up in time, giving Ajax a 1-0 lead in this cup final finally. And Barco's won it right back immediately. And then lost it straight immediately. Fast counterattacks once again. And guess what? They only go through the one bloke. I've got no one back here. I had no one back there. Are you fucking kidding me? How is that happened? More changes. Barco off. Dusan Tadic on. We'll see what he can pull off in this one. Tadic, I might be able to, he's not got a lot of pace, so he's not going to be able to get away, but he could set something up brilliantly. Here! Yes! That could be that! That is surely the winning goal from Xavier Schlager. We sent Tadic away down the left. He doesn't have pace to be able to get away, so we just ended up switching ends, swapping sides, and then finding some space for Schlager to shoot. The last goal was scored on the edge of the 6-yard box. This one on the edge of the actual box, the 18-yard box, and it's put away with power past the keeper. Green time finish, that's all she wrote, and that could be all she wrote in this cup final. Poor pass, picked off here, Xavier Schlager, he's off again. Everyone is determined to get in his fucking way though. Are you kidding me? I had 2 Ajax players just run straight in his path. Oh, here we go. Labiad, Tadic, still surrounded, space, shot here, chance for, oh, that's it! Icing on the cake, 3-0, and that is the Oranje Beker Cup final complete. David Neres, why not go and bag yourself a goal in the cup final game too? Why not? There may have even been hands by the goalkeeper there on that ball. It was close, but he couldn't stop it. Well, I was nervous after the first half, not really looking that strong and not really looking that likely to score. It ending 0-0, but it is a thorough victory in the end. 3-0. We have time for another here. Surely we're not going to get it. Surely not. Surely not. Dolberg. To the right. No, I'm overplaying it now. Fuck's sake. It would have been nice if we got the 4th. Oh well, it's good. 3-0 win in our home stadium in the Johan Cruyff Arena. And even though we won't get the Eredivisie, it's almost impossible. We are going to win at least the domestic cup. In my first season, we win my first title in the Netherlands. We've won a title in Australia, in America, now the Netherlands. In, 3 separate continents, 3 separate countries. We're putting on a pretty decent career here, but sadly, it doesn't look like it's going to end in a league title for us, but we are staying one more season, I assure you. Let's just witness Daley Blind lifting up the honours, the trophy. There we go. First title in Holland. And hopefully there'll be a few more to come. If maybe a miracle happens, it might not be the last we get this season. 3-0 winners in the cup final. Brilliantly done. Just dispatching and winning that tournament with ease. You know, there's not much to brag about in considering our pathway to actually winning it. Hassane Bande's injury too, by the way, wasn't that bad. It was a 5-day injury, so he'll probably be back for the next game. We could very well play him in the next game. Maybe I'll put him on the bench because he surely won't be up to 100% fitness. We will advance ahead now to that second to last game, should I say. I don't know if PSV have played a game in that meantime, but we'll see. No, they have not. As you can see here, PSV, they're still 5 points ahead of us with 2 games to play. We win all those games. Let's say they draw 1 game. There we go. It might come down to goal difference maybe. And our goal difference is considerably higher than theirs, that's for sure. So if it does come down to it, then at least we'll have that going for us. PSV just cannot. They have to lose 1 game and they cannot win any games of the remaining 2. PSV play Vitesse and I think Zwolle, I think is the name of the other one. So they're 2 teams that are actually up in not really the top, Champions League, Europa League placings, but they're up there. So I'm hoping they can give them trouble, whether they'll take 2, or should I say, 2 potential wins away from them, I don't know. But as for my team, I'm making no changes except for Lang that goes in at left wing or center, left attacking midfield, because Bande's injury, he's still susceptible to re-injury, and he was down to half his stamina. So Lang's going to be going in, giving him a little bit of a run in this still incredibly important game. Win here, they lose or draw, it's still alive. This is also the final home game of the regular season, and don't forget we have that little record of every single game that we have played at home we have won. So to win every single home game of the season, we will need to win today. That is a massive accomplishment in itself. 17 wins out of 17 at home is mad. Not a single drop point at home. That is a fortress. I have got goal alerts on for PSV Vitesse as well, so we will be following that game as we get this one underway. Oh, that was a brilliant little run from Barco, and in the end we set up Schlager, whose shot was deflected off for yet another corner. What ball? Christensen taken out in the box, just shoved over referee. Oh, no penalty, eh? Didn't really have a ball to feed through Dolberg here, but Daley Blind. Could see that one though. I saw the run. You fucking gotta be kidding me. Neres, how? Oh, how? How did you manage this? How in the fucking hell did you manage that? After scoring a fucking belter in the final too, right at the end. You missed that. Really? Missed that tackle. Oh, what a ball. That is, that is typical of how this fucking game has gone. I have been absolutely kicking their fucking door down for 45 fucking something minutes. Missed a tackle there. What a great through ball. Onana comes out and it just underneath him. Getting underneath him like that. That is fucking typical of this game. First half woes once again. I'm not playing well in the first half. It's just, at least I'm just not scoring in the first half. Probably wouldn't say I'm not playing well. I'm not getting dominated in this game. We have been dominating. I just haven't been able to fucking score. They get one little counter-attack in at the end of the half. They set up shit like this to happen, don't they? Still haven't seen anything happen in the other game either, so I don't know if a draw is still on. If we were to win this game and they would draw, if there would still be a chance of us winning the league. I think he's going to be offside here. No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. Fucking super late. And Neres still missed. You are fucking useless right now, mate. Neres picks this one off. Is he going to get it? No. He gets it this time after a second bite at it. Who's he got in support? Not much. Is he going to keep running here, Neres? No. And now the defenders are back, and we are going to be in some trouble. But Neres, can we feed him through? Yes, we can. Right foot, left foot, doesn't fucking matter. At least he scores. He doesn't want to listen to what foot I want to take it with. He doesn't want to listen to me when I say pick up the ball, but at least he scores. That's all I needed him to do. At least now we're still in it. At least it's in. And please, boys, we need this. We need this or our season is done. Neres. Oh, picked off here. Labiad, deflected. I went to look for the cutback. No one's open for the cutback. Then I go to fucking shoot, shifting it onto my right foot. Deflected, and I was hoping maybe it'd somehow find a way in, but no. Magellan, I don't want you to shoot. Oh, Magellan, I don't even want you this high up the pitch at all. What are you fucking doing, man? And now here they come. Counter-attack. 15 minutes to go. No, Christensen goes in for the tackle, but couldn't win it. And now look what might happen as a result. Now it's cleared away. brilliantly cleared away. Holy shit, that's found Dolberg fantastically. But then, how in the world did that get all the way to him? Labiad's pass is too heavy. No one wants to win. No one is good enough to win this fucking game. And you know what? This is a change I might make. It's not necessarily Dolberg being shit. It's just that I need to do something different to win this game, I think. Sanabria, I'm going to go for it. He's going around the outside here, but he's going to get there. He's going to get there. Cross back stick here. Can he leap up and head this? No. There were two players there that could have attacked it. But there's no point in fucking crossing the ball this year. Why? When all you do is find your fucking find the defenders on the other team. Never one of your own. And that's that then. A draw. A 1-1 draw. And now it's irrelevant what happened in the other game, despite the fact I've seen no updates throughout the entirety of this game. So if it is a 0-0, that's going to suck. If they had lost, that's going to suck even more, because then we maybe would have had a chance. Well, even though I had goal updates on, nothing was coming through. But PSV did end up winning the game, so even if we had won it, wouldn't have mattered. We aren't going to finish as champions of the Eredivisie. We're going to finish, maybe, potentially not even in second, but with our ridiculous goal difference, I assume it doesn't matter. We could lose the next game. Feyenoord could win by like 5 or 10 goals. I still think we'd end up winning. Or at least, you know what I mean, keeping second spot. That's our season done. We're finished now. Having a look at scout reports that have just come through, Oranje Beker right here from Poland. He's got a massive max overall. Potential, or should I say the value is not great, and his potential is not great either, but a max 75 overall, a value that's okay. I'll sign him up, sure. And he's pretty much the only real standout player that we got in those scout reports, so I'm just going to advance ahead. We've got a player leaving, probably a player that, again, if I haven't given you a contract, you're probably not exactly sticking around anyway. And now that we've made the game against Batiste, now that it becomes irrelevant, I just kind of want to sim, get it out of the way. It has no real impact on where we finish in the table, surely. We end up winning it anyway, but yeah, we will finish in second. It's still a Champions League place, so at least we're going to be in the Champions League next season. That is cool. Going from Adelaide, Australia, to the Champions League in the space of about 5 seasons, less than, to be honest. I mean, we picked up at the beginning of the 2018 season, and now look, we're in 2021, and next season in 2022, we'll be bloody banging it in the Champions League. We end up falling 5 points short to PSV, which sucks, but hopefully when we get a full season under my belt, like I kind of did with Atlanta, maybe then I'll be able to do a little bit better. 78 points. That's what we managed for this season. 24 wins, 6 draws, 4 losses. We'll see if I can do better next season. But Feyenoord end up finishing 3rd, AZ in 4th. And Utrecht actually pretty close to trying to finish up in one of those top 4 places. But nah, that's that team that finishes on the bottom. I don't really think there's a second Dutch tier in FIFA. So I don't think any of those teams change. But yeah, that's that then. All we have left to do before ending the season is look at the season stats. We have got 33 goals for Kasper Dolberg this season and 12 assists. Mental. Absolutely mental. We've got Dusan Tadic. Despite the fact that I haven't really found a place for him in my starting 11, he could be a useful bench player, but his lack of physical ability certainly lets me down. Still picked up 17 goals, 14 assists this season. Bande is a player that I've just sort of slowly fallen in love with, you know. He's been a brilliant little addition into the team. He's going to hopefully hit 80 rated pretty soon, and he got 11 goals in just 16 appearances. I assume the majority of those appearances were because I gave him a spot in starting 11. You've got Neres with 11 goals, 10 assists, Labiad with 7 goals, 11, Schlager and a few others picking up a nice amount of goals and assists here and there. So it's nicely well spread about, but yeah, only to finish in second is disappointing, but hey, doesn't matter. We will go on to play Champions League football next season. So hopefully we can, I don't know, do something slightly better than what Ajax could manage this season, which they couldn't even get out the group stage. That's going to be my target. Champions League, get out the group stage, and whatever happens in the knockouts happens with Ajax. You know, I know they've gone on a ridiculous run in recent times, but that's not my expectation, to try to reach semi-finals, finals. But ladies and gentlemen, I do have a few right before we end this season pre-contract signings to make. I've left it right at the end, but we're going to go ahead and do them now. Dani Olmo from Dinamo Zagreb from Croatia. I'm going to pick up. This man, 23 years of age from Spain. I don't know what he's doing in Zagreb, but he's up to 83 now, 23 years of age. Looks class, and I think I want to add this man to my ranks. I want to see if I can pick this man up. I honestly don't know how much wage we're working with. We could have a bunch, which I'm hoping we do, because it means I might be able to make more than just one pre-contract signing. But I'll see if I can manage it. This man, Dani Olmo, at centre attacking midfield, if I were to slip him in there, move Barco back to the left wing, have Bande as like a backup option, then that makes my attack pretty much all 82, 83 plus rated. That would be fantastic. I'm giving him a 50 grand wage because it's just a little bit more than what he's currently getting paid now. He's got a crucial first team role. Hopefully that's okay. I feel like I'm playing it safe with that, to be honest with you. I thought as much. We probably could have got him for a bit less, but that's fine because he was the number one player I wanted to get on a free, and we've got him. And the other player I was going to get on a free was going to be this man, Sander Berge. Now, this lad I'm getting to play in the more CM center defensive midfield role, just because we need so much more depth in that area anyway. Dani Olmo can also play at center midfield, so can Sander Berge. So, in a way, both of those two signings are helping just my general centre midfield depth there, because really all I had at one stage was Daley Blind, who's not even really a centre defensive midfielder. He's actually a centre back. I'm still playing him CDM because that's where I feel like he plays best. Xavier Schlager, and then after that we had De Witt, who was like 70-something rated when we first joined Ajax, and then CM de Jong, who's like 70-something rated and 30 bloody years, 5, 6, 7 years of age. So that is why I needed to add a bit more depth to that area. Picked up Dani Olmo. We're going to pick up Sander Berge as well. They're going to set a wage too, which again, less than what he's currently getting paid a week, and then some signing bonuses, which kind of level it all out. But I'm just going to accept that because I feel like we can get away with it. We can both pick up him and Dani Olmo with that wage and with those bonuses. So we'll accept it, get it done. They're the only two I wanted to make. They're the only two we're going to make. So those two, on top of the other players we picked up in the January transfer window on pre-contracts, will be joining us. I wanted to make sure that we've got a good amount of depth for hopefully going on some sort of Champions League run. We will see. Until the next episode, guys, my name is the MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next season, have a good one. Bye-bye.